Republican presidential contender Herman Cain now says his plan to build an electrified fence on the border with Mexico was meant as a joke. Last Saturday, at a pair of campaign stops in Tennessee, Cain had this to say about his immigration policy.
When I'm in charge of the fence, we're going to have a fence. It's going to be 20 feet high. It's going to have barbed wire on the top. It's going to be electrified. And there's going to be a sign on the other side that said, "It will kill you."
When asked about his comments, Cain said America needs to get a sense of humor.
Investigators say they found an increase in the number of corruption cases among U.S. border control agents. The hiring process has changed because the agency is having trouble keeping up with the need for more workers. Officials say the agency speeds up the hiring process by doing shorter interviews with the applicants' references. About half of the agents now working there were hired within the past 5 years. The number of corruption cases has more than tripled in that time.
Here's the scoop.
Now we'll check in with Adriana for this week's box office rankings and the latest in Hollywood.
Hugh Jackman's Real Still held to the top spot of the box office for the second straight weekend.
Get in there! Shogun Trinity! Let's finish him. Gravity slam! Uptown!
The boxing robot flick danced past the competition with about $16 million in ticket sales.
Isn't that new kid my mom introduced me to at church? Sure is. He's cute. You think everybody's cute? I know, but I think he's cute.
Coming in at number 2, the remake of the dance flick Footloose debuted and brought in an estimated $16 million. At number 3 was Universal's horror film, The Thing, bringing in a little less than $9 million. The film was expected to do much better with Halloween coming up. The classic TV series I Love Lucy turns 60 this month. The comedy starred Lucille Ball and real-life husband Desi Arnaz as Lucy and Ricardo. It went on the air on October 15, 1951. The black and white series gave birth to the modern situation comedy. People can still catch the episodes of the hilarious sitcom through worldwide syndication or on VHS and DVD. Television personality and reality star Juliana Rancic says she has been diagnosed with cancer. The 36-year-old E! News and Style Network host made the announcement during an interview with Ann Curry on NBC's Today Show. Rancic says she learned of the disease while attempting to get pregnant for the third time through in vitro fertilization. Having caught the cancer in its early stage, Rancic says her prognosis is good. She will undergo surgery, followed by 6 weeks of radiation therapy. Rancic says she wants a baby and will still push to have a baby after undergoing cancer treatment. That should bring you up to date on the latest entertainment. Back to you.
A temporary medical clinic has been set up in the Los Angeles Memorial Sports Arena. Thousands of people waited in line for a chance to receive free medical care. The clinic was staffed with cardiologists, dentists, pediatricians, and other medical professionals. The clinic is put on by Care Now and was scheduled to run for a week.
President Obama has officially dedicated the memorial of Martin Luther King Jr. at the National Mall in Washington. About 30,000 people attended the ceremony where King's friends and colleagues spoke about the civil rights leader. King's daughter, Bernice King, told onlookers her father would have wanted Americans to move beyond the dream of racial justice to face economic justice.
Sales of the new iPhone 4S got off to a strong start. People lined up overnight last weekend to make sure they could buy the new Apple product. Online pre-orders for the phone sold out in less than 12 hours. A spokesperson for Apple says the company sold over 4 million phones in its first weekend. Some critics had complained the new phone is more of an updated version of the existing iPhone, not actually a new product.
That wraps it up for this week. I'm Justine Burrows.
And I'm Maddie Pineda. Thank you for watching Valley View News.